Hey everybody, welcome back to ARK, the weird building series, where we have a Roman bathhouse. Yep, we finished that last time. I'm totally still in game mode, mess everything up. And today I thought about, might as well extend this path going around here. And that really didn't work out the way I wanted. Most of it has to do with using these triangular pieces here. Because that technically still occupies like this whole foundation area, so you can't snap another triangle on that side and have it have a different color. It will actually break the other one, so if we do something like this, we need to keep the same color scheme. Yeah. Or not snap it. Have something like what I did over here, which I'm going to explain in a second. This right here. This is the triangle piece, and this is the triangle piece, and they're both occupying the same space because this is a little lower. Did the same trick here that I did with the bathhouse, where I used the foundations up here, and then on this side I snapped an S plus foundation, which is lower in height, so we had clearance off the ground here, and then I snapped another S plus foundation below that, and to that I connected another one of these CASA and keep foundations, and so we get two different heights. And then you can do that. I could actually just go in here. I think I've done it over here. Yeah, you can see that says a foundation, and that's an actual foundation. A square one. Like that. That is occupying the same space as this triangle piece, and they don't intersect in terms of destroying each other and over-snapping each other and stuff like that. That works, and that might just be what we would have to do over here as well. Yeah, we'll see. We can't really go any lower than that, because technically we need to go up over there. Postponed. Yeah, that's what we do with this stuff. We just postpone it. I'm running a bit of a headache today. I just don't have any means available to me of actually figuring things out. It's not gonna work. So what did I do over here? We had a lovely plateau over here, and I just floored the whole thing with CASA and keep and made it wood. Why not? Just to get a little contrast to that stuff over there. And yeah, like I just showed you, this stuff over here is technically snapped and then lowered by the means of S+. And now we have an outer area and we have an inner area which is heightened. This is going to be a villa. And probably I just make this my home. If you look closely, you can see that the squares are going like this way. And the rest is all triangles. That is a little bit messy, but you can still make it look good. And you can still snap it. You run into issues then, especially if you use the wooden texture, like right here. This piece, wood is going a different direction than it is for the rest here. You just have to place something on top of it. There's just nothing you can do. That's the way it is, and there's no way to flip this or turn this. That's just how it is. Yeah, and you can't snap stairs over here on this side, because these are technically triangle pieces. You see? They try to snap like this, because there should be a square here, and it occupies the space of a square. That's the issue, like right here. That would be the square. Yeah. So, nothing we can snap to this side at all that doesn't have a triangular pendant, like all of, you know, these walls, for example, or the windows. That works, but we couldn't put a ramp or a stair or anything like that. So, what are we gonna do next? This is gonna be the entrance area over here. Figure something nice. We'll see. This is almost 3 wide. I mean, I could put a big castles and keep gate in here. The ones we used for the church tower over there to put the windows in. That is a 3x3. Don't know if I want it that high. I think I want this at the most too high. Well, let's try that. These walls aren't really the smallest ones, right? Can I? Thank you. Yeah, 1 isn't enough, but 2 definitely is for the lower area here. Yep, and then we're gonna put an area on top. This outside here is dino parking, probably for the griffin. and maybe one or two others. This is just a parking area, just a nice parking lot. So we will probably have some pillars around the whole thing. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I just, started building this whole thing, and the rest, it's gonna come to me when we get there, I hope. Otherwise, if not, then we just do something else. We'll see. Today is a little odds and ends. I think Scott is busy somewhere over there where the ferry is. Trying to do a ferry port. Yeah, I see some foundations there. Oh, you got those neat and nice to the ground there. That looks cool.
Yeah, just right now I'm crafting up the dock pieces to run across, and then start getting the dock set up, get all that done finally, and then I think I'm going to work up here next. This is going to come down and disappear, and something else will be put in its place.
Yeah. We still need to figure out a road up here of some sort and a way down.
Yep.
I mean, this connects very nicely over here, and you've already started doing some stuff here, which we're probably going to delete and start again. We'll see. We haven't decided yet. We just, we need to go with the flow of the terrain, and nobody ever had in mind that anybody would build a big city around this bay, so it's not designed for that. Obviously. Anyway, meet you guys right back once more stuff is done. Whee! So, time for a little update here. Yeah, we've come a long way. The walls are up, the windows are in, and a little bit of the color scheme is done. So we have the outside parking area here with a lovely little roof on top. The fence going all the way around, some pillars to support stuff. Not that you technically need them, because there are foundations down here, so it is supported. But then again, these pillars are snapped to these foundations down here. Which means that the roof, as you can see, all the lag, is actually a little bit lower than or higher, depends on what you look at. This is the door frame. So you see up there is where the next wall snaps, and you see that the roof obviously does not snap there. Yeah, that's, just one of the tricks. Makes it look a little more, well, it's not just one level, let's put it this way. It's multi-layered. It also comes with the downside of not being able to put a staircase anywhere here. Oh, I could put one over here. That's where it would snap. That's a straight foundation here, not a triangle like the rest. Same as down here. But it would stick through the roof then. Now, I have one or two of these issues in the other buildings we have on the other side over there. And usually I just covered it up and put something around it. I might still do something like that, we'll see. Not 100% sure. I also want some sort of arch or something on that roof, probably, to not make it that bulky. Although it's nice and flat. I like that. We'll see. We'll see if we do that. I used the villager pillars, I believe. Might be the settler, might be the villager. They are not as bulky as the standard castles and keep, the round ones. I think that just adds to it. We don't need those big pillars down here. Also, we don't want all the buildings to look the same, right? We already have the bulky pillars down there at the pool. Yeah, so now I run into a little snag here. It's more than a little snag, actually. It has to do with these windows. Pretty sure it's these windows. Is it these windows? Yeah, it's these windows. Now, let's have a look. Where's my HUD? There you go. I want some more roofs. Need this, we need this, don't need those anymore. Over here, let's see. Which one snaps here? Not that one, obviously, not that one. If anything, that one. You see that gap, right? And you see up there that it's higher than it should be. Same here. And I'm pretty sure that's that window, because it doesn't happen on a wall. See, that snaps perfectly here. Yeah, we also need to figure out how I do that. I will find a way. There, you see, that's the same type of window. Boop, just goes up here. So this snaps. And these do that. Can't have that. So, what are we going to do here? Now, can we do something like... where there? Need those and those. So if I put a wall here and do this, and then... yeah, that doesn't work. Ah, that's crap. How do I make that snap where I want it to snap? I mean, I could now go and just put a glass, S+ glass ceiling on the outside here. And then hide the frame so that you can't see it and snap to that. That might work. I don't want that. You can also put an S+ glass wall on top of that wall and make it snap there. That won't work, I believe, because it always snaps to the top of a wall and not the bottom of a wall. The only thing I could do is just take this out completely and just put S+ glass walls in. But I think they have a different height, don't they? Let's have a look. Coming! Pronto! Pinpoint landing, here we go. Oh, that was perfect. I can do this. Nope, not gas. Glass. Not a gas wall. That's a different thing. This. Yeah, let's take those as well. Why not? Let me up. Let me up. Oh, wow. What the heck? Whee! Haha! Okay, let's try this. Okay, that won't work because it's diagonal. And the height doesn't match either. I could snap it there and then go across, but again, still, it's diagonal. It won't work. No! There's no shenanigans. I can do F, G, Control, whatever, E, Q. No. Crap. It also means the ceilings won't snap as they should. That means I can't have windows on a diagonal wall. Or at least not these. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's try that one. Do I get the same issue? No. That works, it's just that one. Oh, that's annoying. What do you look like in wood? That's actually not too bad. I can deal with that. Okay, so I have to exchange all of them. Ugh. But they look so good. Crap. Okay, let me do that. Other than that, we have a sandstone floor, as you can see. A staircase going down, right to the exit here. We definitely need to put a door in here. This has become a granite, same as out here, because I think it does make a nice difference. Especially here from the side. If that was all sandstone, then the wooden attachment on top would just not look right. It still kinda doesn't. Because it's only one high. If I change the roofs... let me up. Let me. Nice. Let's see. If we were to make them red, does that help? A little bit. What else? Oh, we have this weird yellow. Well, that works. But that looks more like sandstone than the wood in between. That actually makes it look even weirder. What else? Hellfire. Sure. That is definitely wood. Let's use real wood here. Yeah, that does work. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I obviously could exchange that and just not make that top floor wood at all. I don't want it sandstone, that just looks like a big block. And there's not that many options. I mean, I obviously can't make it hellfire. Or obsidian, because that looks like heavy bricks, you won't put that on top. Granite we already have at the bottom. Yeah. Also need lights. A lot of lights. Well, that's for later. So, let me fiddle around with the roof. That won't be a high roof, it will be basically the same as we have it down there. Just one layer of roof and then ceilings on top. This is more of a bungalow type of deal, even though it's already 2 stories high. But that should be fine. I mean, it still gives us a height of 2 walls here, because we have the wall and the roof, right? And even the walls won't snap right on that one. That's interesting. And you can press Q as much as you want, that's the only snap point. Ew, that is weird. Okay. And then we need to figure out what I do in this corner over here, because if I snap this, we get this triangle that we don't have anything to put in there. That piece just does not exist. So probably an arch there, an arch there. These triangular pieces, and then just the ceiling on top. We'll see. For now, that needs to go back out. And then I need to replace these. Oh, all the joy. Okay, now this is interesting. Looks good, right? I mean, the roof is connected. All perfect. Now, how did that work? I was able... Down here you see where the actual ceilings are, right? So there's a triangle here, square, triangle, that's how that works. And right here, as you can see by the weird flashing, I was able to put another triangle on the corner of this square and snap a wall to it. There's a wall in between those two, which unfortunately you can't see from the inside, but you can see from the outside. Ugh. Like, there's one wall, and there's the one in the middle. You see it when you look closely. We have double diagonal beams going through there. That's that one wall. Otherwise you don't notice. And that made it possible to snap one of these, which overlaps here now. One of these roofs. Yep. And the same on the other side here. And since this is always 2 wall pieces and then the one in the middle, same over here, 2 wall pieces, one in the middle, and then we have the windows here. I thought that actually makes for a nice decorative element. I mean, if you have to cheat it and it looks weird, might as well make it part of the deco, right? That's how we roll. Over here it looks a little different. Yeah. But again, it's just that one section, so it might as well be on purpose. That is actually that window over here, plus a wall, plus another window. Now I tried to make this wall here, to make that a window piece. Forget it, that looks even worse. So... No, we're doing wood, right? Yeah, we're doing wood. That works. Now we're running into an issue over there. Here it doesn't work. Now don't ask me why. What I need... There's one ceiling, that's the diagonal one, or the triangle one, that's the other triangle one, and I want one right in the middle there, and as you can see, nothing snaps. Now obviously this is the square one I'm trying to snap, but it should still work. I mean, it does work over here. See? That's the different snap points right there, all of them. And I don't get them over there. I just want to say, I think that's because we have foundation support down there, but this is the outside wall. There is no more support on the other side. There, it's going straight down, that's it. And that is the same on that side over here. Might be because there's no wall. Because it's an overhang. That could be it. Alright, I tried to fix that. Somehow. Now, what am I doing here? I'm using the ceilings that are going to be here eventually. Like right there. And now I need that piece, which I hope is this. Yeah. And now that I have That one, I was able to put this pillar in here. Now don't ask me how I did that, because I can't remember. Oh, let's see, can I? Yeah, now I can. Right there. Just because the ceiling is there. Ooh, it's weird. Can I take that out? Oh, nothing breaks. Ooh. Just because the ceiling is in. I mean, the roof snaps to the wall. It does not snap to the ceiling. Never, ever. See, only the bottom part. Well, here it actually does. What the hell? What the sorcery is this? Was there a Castles and Keep update that I didn't see? Oh, that would make it way easier. That might actually mean I can take out some of the walls here. Huh. I need to fiddle around with this. But that's it for today. Let me... I should stop flying. I don't have a license for that. Let's get down here. I could have used the stair. That would probably be easier. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's use the stair. Stupid lag. And rubber bending and all the things. Let's get down. Let's get outside. To our balcony. That will probably give me a lovely quad shot if I try this. Yup. There you go. That's it for today, folks. If you liked the video, subscribe for more. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. That's an order. See you soon.